Hello students, today we are going to discuss your JEE query. Still, number of students have not submitted their assignment. It's your duty to submit the assignment if you want to score in JEE. Otherwise, you will have excuse but you don't have your marks, okay, at the end of the year. Now it's up to you what to do. Question number 6 is your first query. I am doing my duty for the students who are doing their work efficiently and submit their homework on time. A hydrogen electrode placed in a buffer solution of CH3COONA and CH3COOH in the ratio. First of all, in 11th standard equilibrium chapter, we have studied that what is mean by the equilibrium. Equilibrium means what? Equilibrium means, buffer solution means a slight addition of solution cannot change the pH. That is the buffer solution. Okay, is in the ratio of x is to y and y is to x. X is to y has a volt E1 and y is to x has a volt E2. And the pK values of acetic acid, we have to calculate the pKa value. Okay, now let's discuss its solution. So question number 6. First, we can say E1 is nothing but E naught shell is your 0. So 0.059 upon n log H plus. Okay, what is the n value for H plus? Number of electron gained, it's 1. So your n value is 1. Fine. So if you will keep the n value 1 and minus log H plus, you know that what is the formula of pH is equal to minus log H plus. So finally your E1 will be 0.059 pH. Clear? Okay. Now, pH1. For E1 we can write pH1. Similarly, we will have E2, that is 0.059. Okay, pH2 I will write direct. Okay. Now, what is pH1? What is the formula? pH1 is equal to pKa plus log x upon y, and pH2 is equal to pKa plus log y upon x. So this is the formula. pH of acid buffer is equal to pKa. You know what is pK. Okay, pK plus log salt upon acid. Salt is CH3COONA and acid is CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. Okay, और यहाँ पे जो है वो आपका रिवर्स हो जा रहा है. अभी हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ से फर्स्ट आई विल गिव यू द इक्वेशन नंबर 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now put the value of pH1 in E1 and pH2 in E2. You will derive the next two equation. So first, E1 is equal to 0.059. Instead of pH1, what I can write? pKa plus log x upon y. And E2 is equal to 0.059 pKa plus log y upon x. Okay, so this is equation number 5 and this is our equation number 6. Clear? Yes, this is, please remember the formula. This is based on that you can easily calculate this. Now if we add E1 plus E2, E1 plus E2. So in this 2, definitely this is common. So I can say 0.059. Now pK plus pK will be 2 pKa. ओके एंड अगर यहाँ पे एडिशन हो रहा है तो लॉगेरिथम के अंदर रूल है कि हमें उसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है. मीन्स लॉग एक्स अपॉन वाई मल्टीप्लाई बाई वाई अपॉन एक्स. सो दिस इज वन. सो नाउ इफ E1 प्लस E2 अपॉन 0.059 1 also you can write is equal to 2 pk. Okay, is equal to 2 pk, but we have to derive the formula of pk, so 2 को भी हम यहाँ पे लेके आते हैं. So our final answer will be pka is equal to E1 plus E2 upon 0.118. Now you can easily identify the answer. Okay, this is the solution. Now next is our question number 8. During the preparation of H2S2O8, we have discussed this in a standard 11 chapter hydrogen. O2 gas also released at anode as a byproduct. When 9.72 liter of H2 at cathode, तो कैथोड पे H2 मिलने वाला है, एनोड पे O2 मिलने वाला है. ठीक है, तो H2 का वॉल्यूम गिवन है 9.72 एंड O2 का वॉल्यूम गिवन है 2.35 at STP, so we can use the formula, okay, that mole is equal to V by 22.4. The weight of H2S2O8 we have to calculate in a gram. So let's discuss. So definitely ये प्रिपरेशन के दरमियान हमें O2 एंड H2 मिल रहा है. H2 हमें कैथोड पे मिल रहा है और O2 हमें एनोड पे मिल रहा है. नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस द रिएक्शन विच अकर्स एट एनोड. ट्वाइस H2SO4 gives you H2S2O8 plus twice H plus. Okay, you know the contact process also. During this reaction, 2 electrons will get evolved. This is an aqueous solution, so water will dissociate to give you 1 mole of O2 by releasing 2 electrons. This is the process of oxidation. At anode, definitely the oxidation reaction will occur. Okay, this is the cathode reaction. Water will produce OH minus at cathode. This is the reduction reaction. Addition of electron will occur. So total equivalent of H2SO8 plus O2 which occur at anode. Anode पे हमें O2 मिल रहा है और H2S2O8. So total equivalent of H2S2O8 and equivalent of O2 is equal to cathode पे जो product मिल रही है वो. ठीक है. Now how to calculate the equivalent of? So volume is given 2.35 upon 22.4. Why we have multiplied this by 4? Okay, for an O2, definitely this is your 4, and for H2 9.72 is the volume, V by 22.4, V by 22.4. एंड जहाँ पे हमें H2 मिल रहा है तो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे क्या 2OH माइनस है तो हमें 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ठीक है, सो you will have the answer 0.42 and 0.868. सो ये जो फॉर्मूला है हमारे पास ये दो वैल्यू है, तो मैं क्या करूँगी, ये फाइंड करना हो तो इसको मैं इस तरफ लेके आऊँगी. मीन 0.868 में से मुझे 0.42 को सब्सट्रैक्ट करना है, सो वी विल गेट 0.448. ओके, सो 0.448 इज द इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ H2S2O8. ओके, so first we will calculate the mole is equal to mass for the calculation of mass, because in question they asked mass. So mass is equal, mole is equal to mass upon molar mass. Okay, so mole is 0.448 and molar mass of H2S2O8 if you will calculate, for an hydrogen it is 1, sulfur 32, 16 multiplied by 8, and the sum of these is 194. ओके, मोलर मास इक्वलेंट लेना हो तो मोलर मास को हमें n फैक्टर से डिवाइड करना होगा. सो हियर अवर n फैक्टर इज 2. क्यों 2 है? तो ये नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स गेन एंड लूज is 2 in all the direction. Fine. So n factor is 2 and we will get our weight. Question number 9. The equivalent conductivity of KCl at infinite dilution is 130. Transport number of Cl minus ion in KCl at the same temperature is 0.505 and the limiting ionic mobility of K plus you have to calculate. Okay. So first limiting molar conductivity is given, transport number for Cl minus is given. So in KCl transport number for Cl is 0.505. So K plus का अगर हमें कैलकुलेट करना हो तो 1 में से Cl का आपको सब्सट्रैक्ट करना है. टोटल ट्रांसपोर्ट नंबर इज 1 फॉर KCl. Okay, so 1 minus 0.505 it will be 0.495. Now the formula is limiting molar conductivity of K plus is equal to ionic conductivity or ionic mobility of K plus multiplied by Faraday. Okay, Faraday constant. अभी ये फाइंड करना हो तो यहाँ पे हमें फेराडे से डिवाइड करना होगा. लिमिटिंग मोलर कंडक्टिविटी ऑफ K प्लस डिवाइडेड बाई फेराडे इज इक्वल टू लिमिटिंग आयनिक मोबिलिटी ऑफ K प्लस. ठीक है, बट वी नो द वैल्यू ऑफ फेराडे बट वी डोंट हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ K प्लस एंड फॉर दैट डेफिनेटली द फॉर्मूला इज व्हाट. Either you should have the limiting molar conductivity of KCl and Cl minus. So on by subtracting limiting molar conductivity of KCl minus limiting molar conductivity of Cl minus, you will get this. But we don't have the value of Cl minus, so we have to use this formula. With the help of transport number, you can calculate this value. Now, after calculating this, you have to keep the value here and divide it by Faraday constant 96500. On dividing this, you will get the value of limiting ionic mobility of K plus. Question number 25. During the electrolysis of 0.1 molar CuSO4 solution using copper electrodes, depletion of Cu plus 2 occur near the cathode and corresponding excess near the anode, owing to insufficient stirring of the solution if the local concentration of Cu plus 2 near the anode. देखिए पहले Cu plus 2 occurs at the cathode and now Cu plus 2 occurs at the anode. Okay, and cathode are respectively 0.12 molar and 0.08 molar. Okay, to calculate the back EMF. Back EMF means you have to calculate the E shell value for the reverse fraction. Okay, so first of all, what is the formula? E shell is equal to E naught shell minus 0.059 upon n log anode upon cathode. So E naught shell वैल्यू तो कैंसिल ही हो जाएंगी क्योंकि दोनों तरफ कॉपर ही है. So that will be cancelled each other. 0.059. What is n? N is the number of electron. In case of Cu, it is 2 log anode upon cathode. At anode, the concentration is given, that is 0.12. Yes. And at cathode, it is given as 0.08. So if you will divide this, you will get 0.0295 and this is nothing but log 3 by 2. This is the rule that in logarithm what we have to do, log 3 minus log 2. Log 3 minus log 2. Okay, what is the value of log 3? It is nearly 0.471 and this is 0.3010. Now subtract this and multiply this value, you will get 0.0519. So 1 2 0.00519, 1 2 and 3, so 5.19 millivolt, otherwise you can say 5.2 millivolt. Okay. Question number 30 is cost of electricity for the production of X liter H2 at NTP at a cathode is XRS. Then cost of electricity for the production of X liter O2 at NTP at anode. Okay. Assume 1 mole of electron as 1 unit of electricity. So the hint for the question is, for a same charge passed, mole of H2 produced is equal to 2 multiplied by mole of O2 produced. Means the answer is 2x. Okay. Question number 31. The electrolytic cell contains 1 liter of an aqueous 1 molar copper sulfate solution. If 0.1 mole of electron passed through of cell, the concentration of copper ion after passage of the charge will be. देखिए ध्यान से देखिए, molarity is 4 mole, 0.4 mole of electron passed, so yes, and volume is 1 liter, concentration is 1 molar. Now the solution is number of moles of Cu plus 2 discharged from anode is same as number of moles of Cu plus 2 deposited at the cathode. Okay, so same answer means answer is 0.4 only. Now let's discuss question number 35. The equilibrium Cu plus 2 plus Cu gives you twice Cu plus established at 20 degrees Celsius correspond to this value. The standard potential E0 Cu plus 2 Cu is 0.33 volt at this temperature. What is the standard potential of E0 Cu plus 2? At equilibrium, our EMF is 0. E0 shell formula is what? Formula is what? E0 shell is equal to E shell minus 0.059 upon N log anode upon cathode. Okay. Here our E0 shell, E shell means this is 0. So now our formula will become E0 shell is equal to, this term will come here. So it will be plus now 0.059 upon N. N is 1 log anode is Cu plus and cathode is Cu plus 2. So this is square. फाइन. अगर हम एक इलेक्ट्रॉन के टर्म्स में ले रहे हैं, कोई कन्फ्यूजन हो तो मैं आपको पहले बता देती हूँ. रिएक्शन जो है वो Cu जो है एक इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करने के बाद Cu प्लस 1 में कन्वर्ट होता है, और Cu जो है वो 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करने के बाद Cu प्लस 2 के अंदर कन्वर्ट होता है. अगर मुझे दोनों में सेम इलेक्ट्रॉन करना हो तो मुझे 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, तो मेरे नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन दोनों में 2 हो जाएगी. इसके अलावा मैंने एक काम कर लिया है कि ये जो 1 वाला इलेक्ट्रॉन है उसमें मैंने स्क्वायर कर लिया, ठीक है, और इसको मैंने एक इलेक्ट्रॉन के टर्म्स में ही रहने दिया. और ये वाली जो रिएक्शन है मैंने यहाँ से कंटिन्यू की. Cu प्लस 1 रिमूव्स 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन कन्वर्ट्स टू Cu प्लस 2. ठीक है. सो योर N वैल्यू इज 1. नाउ in the question they have given that Cu plus 2 upon Cu plus square will be 2.02 multiply by 10 raised to 4. But actually this is the opposite than this, but still what we can write, 0.059 log of this, yes, so this is nothing but 1 upon 2.02 into 10 raised to 4, so it will be 10 raised to minus 4 here, and you will get the answer plus 0.254 volt. Okay, now for an E naught shell you can write E naught Cu plus 2 converts to Cu plus 2 converts to Cu plus minus E naught Cu plus converts to Cu. Otherwise also you can write E naught Cu plus 2 Cu is equal to E naught Cu plus 2 Cu plus, पहले प्लस 2 में से प्लस 1, देन प्लस 1 में से 0 ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर पे जाना है, डिवाइडेड बाई 2. इसे दो रिएक्शन एक साथ लिख ली हमने, प्लस 2 में से प्लस 1, प्लस 1 में से 0, तो डिवाइडेड बाई हम क्या करेंगे, 2 कर लेंगे. ठीक है, द वैल्यू इज गिवन फॉर Cu plus 2 Cu, this is given 0.33. Okay, so multiply by 2, and here we have to calculate the value of just a second, in the question Cu plus, this we have to calculate, this one Cu plus. Okay, so E naught Cu plus 2, पहले तो यही मिलेगा, उसके बाद हम साइन अपोजिट कर लेंगे, Cu प्लस Cu ही लिखेंगे, Cu plus 2 Cu plus, and this value is 0.254. So this is 0.66. Subtracting this 0.254, you will get the value of E Cu plus Cu. ओके, Cu प्लस Cu में कन्वर्ट होता है तो रिडक्शन होता है, सो दिस इज रिडक्शन, बट वी हैव टू अपोजिट कैलकुलेट करना है, मीन्स Cu को Cu प्लस मीन्स ऑक्सीडेशन पोटेंशियल कैलकुलेट करना है. दिस वैल्यू इज नियर बाई 0.4. ओके, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू चेंज इट साइन, मीन्स रिडक्शन पोटेंशियल अगर पॉजिटिव 0.4 है तो ऑक्सीडेशन पोटेंशियल विल बी माइनस 0.4.